Hello everybody, welcome back to another exciting action-packed episode of Survival with Fix. Well, the last episode you can see through the snow flurries, and I'm recording this on the snowiest day ever. It has been snowing like for hours and hours straight here in the general Pittsburgh area, and yeah, so I thought I would open it up there in the snow. I was over at Titan Station in the end doing some trading because I ran out of golden carrots and I really wanted to eat those, so I did some trading, and now we're back to work in Steelport, and where we're working is right here in this area. So my plan is I have these spots right here, and I'm going to be doing an automatic rocket farm because I make rockets all the time because I fly everywhere. So this is going to be a sugarcane tower that I think will look really sweet. This is going to be sort of the factory where we do it. And then, although my mob farm over there works great, it works totally just fine, I want to have a creeper specific farm, and that is going to go over in this spot right over here. So what we'll do is we'll have mine carts that bring the sugarcane over here to get crafted into paper, and we'll have like another mine cart or something that's going to bring the gunpowder from the creeper farm right over in here. We should make rockets basically completely all the time. I think that'll be really great, but I have obviously quite a bit of work to do as I just started at the beginning of this design. I don't really have much of a game plan here. I'm gonna have to kind of work it out, but yeah, let's get to building. Yeah, I'm up here building, adding another floor. I'd like this tower to be bigger. Like if I look, you know, when I look over there, that big gray one always sticks out because it's a lot taller than anything else. And I think some of these other towers are just a little small. So I'm trying to build this one up bigger. So I think I'm going to go at least one more story up. I don't know exactly how I'm going to furnish the inside of this yet. That's going to be yeah, that's going to be tough. I really, really want to have furnished or at least blocked off areas. Like one of the tricks that I can do in these big buildings is just do like a first floor and then just not have stairs that go up. So if you're walking around in like a world download or something, you just won't necessarily notice that there isn't anything else. Does that make sense? That's one way that I can sort of get away with not absolutely furnishing everything. Another option is that I can have some of the windows like not be glass, like just look like they're just dark. Because like even during the day when you look in a city, a lot of times like you can't see in dark windows, especially if they're higher up, right? So that's another option, is I don't have to even use glass. I could just do something like black concrete on the inside, which I think would sort of simulate that. I just made a mistake. This is supposed to be this is supposed to be this one. This fancier chiseled cut sandstone. All these years later, I still don't know what the blocks are called in this game. So anyway, so I've been working on that, but I thought that I would bring you in and sort of give you a like, I don't know, a diet, weight loss, exercise update, because I've been really kicking butt on it. So I'm down now officially. So when I started about 6 months ago, I weighed in around 250 or so, and I am now 196. So I just did the same thing. Things have been going pretty well in that regard. I need to just keep it up. And what I've been doing, and I think I talked about this in an earlier video, is what they call OMAD, which is 1 meal a day. Because I like to eat big meals. I have always liked to eat big meals, and when I'm on a diet, like 600 calories or even 1,000 calories just feels not very much to me. So with OMAD, I can hold out, I can use willpower, hold out all day, and then knowing that I'm going to get to eat a real meal. So like today for my meal, I had just 3 cheeseburgers, but cheeseburgers with like full toppings, buns, everything, which came out to about like 1,600 calories. And then if I count like a little couple chips that I had, my vitamins, and some gummies that I ate around that same time, it's going to be around 1,900 calories or so for the day. So I feel pretty good about it. I like the system of eating that way. It just appeals to my sort of liking to eat big meals. Like I had 20 chicken wings the other day, which is just a dream to me. I mean, like eating 12 chicken wings just makes me mad because I want more. Like 12 isn't enough for me. So being able to eat like 20 at a time just feels good. So it's like a diet, but kind of not really, you know, kind of, sort of. All right, I'm going to continue on with this building, but I just thought I would let you know what I'm working on. But things are going well in that regard. Hey, look at that. I'm back in my old nether. Yeah, I don't miss this at all, honestly. I really hate my nether hub, which is why I went to the old teleportation hub. But I needed quartz because I need observers because I'm working on the sugarcane farm. And it's Sunday today that I'm recording. I'm watching football all day. I don't have my boys this weekend, so I had, gigs, my normal gigs on Saturday. Oh, this way. I'm going the wrong way. My normal gigs on Friday and Saturday, but today nothing. So yeah, just been watching football and really, really, really loving it. The thing is, I love football so much. I love baseball too. Oh no, I did go the wrong way. Wait a second. Yeah, I did go. Darn it, I did go the wrong way. That's my bartering farm. My really crappy bartering. I got to make a better bartering farm at some point in this world. But the thing about watching football and watching really any sport that you love is like, if you really love it, the ending is always coming so close, the ending of the season. And like, we're already in the playoffs, which means there's like one more week of playoffs and then the Super Bowl, and then that's it. And then we have to wait. And I'm a hockey fan, but not as much as football and baseball. So whenever football ends, I just got to sit here and wait for 3 months for opening day of baseball. So boo for that. Anyway. All right, let me show you the work that I've done here, because things are going well. Look at this building, looking kind of nice. I put some windows in, still getting used to the vanilla glass textures for sure. But I started working over here on my sugarcane farm. Just very simple design. I just want to harvest it all in 4 hoppers, so that way it sort of doesn't back up. But yeah, just really, really simple. Throwing in here. I'm leaving this front wall open just so you can see in. I just thought it would look cool. Yeah, and I'm going to glass it all up. I'll work on the exterior after I get the farm, because I want the farm to be working for a while first while I'm doing all this. And then secondly, I want to be able to know exactly how big and how tall it's going to be before I start working on the exterior. But I like this building. I did throw in some walls so you can't see totally through the building, because I think that sort of breaks the immersion. Just having some walls, even if I don't plan on doing a lot of interiors, although I'd like to. I don't know. I always say that, but then I never actually do. Anyway, I need to make a whole bunch of observers and pistons and continue working. Oops. Big enough? I don't know. I mean, yeah, the only reason why I went up this tall is really for the architecture of the city, to be really honest, because I don't need this much sugarcane, because, I only harvest it when I need to harvest it, but whatever, this will be fine. There is one more tower to come, which is going to be a creeper only farm that's going to be right over there. So I need to now look at the exterior. So if I take a look around the side here, I see, like, this is obviously going to be the collection area. And then what I do plan on doing is having maybe a minecart, maybe underground. I'd like to have it elevated. I just think it'd look cooler, but I don't know. But I want to show off this copper. That's why I used copper. So as it ages, it'll look cool. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with a darker glass that's going to work well with the green. Like, I'm thinking maybe blue, like the darker blue glass. That's going to work well with the copper once it oxidizes, and then just fill in the blanks. I don't know yet what I'm going to do at the front. I think what I might do is sort of continue this pattern, but make it way more open, like maybe only 1 row of copper and no deep slate, just to really be able to, as you're walking through here, you can look in there and you can see the sugarcane. I think that'd be cool. Regardless, I luckily have a lot of glass, but I may need to go to the end and do another round of trading. Let me tell you, this Titan station is weird without shaders and without my old resource pack. It's very strange, but I'm getting used to it. Slowly, I'm getting used to it. Some of the textures aren't really that different. Some are quite a bit different, though. So, yeah, it'll take some getting used to, but I gotta do some trading here. I forgot that I left all of my emeralds back in the overworld, and I'm too lazy to go back. So luckily I have all these villagers, old school villagers, cured to be like the maximum cure, where you can get like the plus emerald trade for like 1 book, and then bookcases and whatever. Anyway, I'm just here for glass essentially. It's actually faster for me to come to the end and get glass from these villagers than it is to go harvest sand and then smelt it, especially because my mining desert is basically down to sandstone only. So yeah, it takes a little bit, but yeah, we gotta get moving here. Well, I think that it is, I think it's done. I like it. The blue glass, I decided to use some prismarine there. I think it's good. It's going to be a lot different once all the copper ages, which hasn't happened yet. But yeah, especially coming in from sort of an aerial view, which I know you don't always do whenever you're checking out a world, but like, yeah, look at that. It looks cool. It's pretty modern too. I like it. Yeah, it's cool. I don't think that I'm going to do the creeper bit of it or the sort of automation part, because this is taking really long time, and also these trees are where the creeper thing's going to be. So I think that might be a down the road thing. But we now have a sugar cane farm that is producing an absolute ton. In fact, I can't even keep these things clear. A ton of sugar cane, which will turn into paper at some point, and then be ushered over into this area where it will turn into the factory. I don't know if I showed you up here, but yeah, this is going to be the actual factory floor. I just made it 2 stories. I don't think that I need it to be like 5 or 6 stories tall, but yeah, this will be the actual place where the rockets are made. There are a couple other things that I would like to add. I'd like to add a billboard and stuff, but you know, for right now, we've done a lot of work, so I'm going to leave it there. We'll see y'all next episode in the next, I don't know, the next part of maybe Steelport again. I don't know. I'm having fun over here, so we'll see you next time.